There's no better way to wait out the quarantine or the impending apocalypse from COVID-19 than boarding up the windows and singing along to Mood Ring. Mood Ring. It's Wade. It's Wade. It's Wade. Wade's World. It's Wade. Hell yeah, boy.
Hey guys, my name's John Coker and I'm coming to you live from Wade Bowen's garage in New Braunfels, Texas. I'm lucky enough to be a friend to some of the great musicians around this area, and when I heard that Wade wanted to do a live stream to help lift the spirits of his fans in these crazy times, I jumped at the opportunity to try and help out. So I want to tell you that Wade and his guests' first priority is to make you laugh and smile and forget about the negative news that's bombarding us every day. But as the music industry has been hit particularly hard by COVID-19, I do want to let you know that there is an opportunity to tip the artists by visiting wadebowen.com/tip. If you're able to do that and you feel led to do that, please go ahead and visit wadebowen.com/tip. I'm sure it would be greatly appreciated. And if not, that's fine too. Sit back, relax, enjoy the show. This is here to be fun for us and fun for you. So thanks for being a part. And without any further ado, here's Wade Bowen.
All right. Welcome to Wade's World. Another one. We are back. Loud and proud from New Braunfels, Texas, here at my home. And wow, today was a stressful day to get to this point. Because once again, I want to remind you, when I first started doing Wade's World, I had a full crew behind me. And thanks to the quarantine, we have been shut down to one-person crew, and that's me. So I've got my full broadcasting setup back here and trying to hang on by a thread every week until we can get comfortable again having a crew back. So I guess next week we could be at 25% capacity. That's what they're doing here in New Braunfels and a lot of the places. So cheers to all my friends and family and everybody watching out there. Welcome to another week of Wade's World. I believe this is our 7th episode. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, this is our 7th episode. And I've been looking forward to this ever since my buddies agreed to do this. We are so excited to have y'all. Please welcome a virtual welcome and a virtual rowdy round of applause for my good buddy, Mr. Sean McConnell. Woo! As I drink for you.
Cheers.
What's up, my friend? How you doing?
Oh, dude, I'm glad we got it working. I'm glad we're hanging out.
Me too, man. And where are you? Tell everybody where you are tonight. But by the way, that's a beautiful background. Everybody's
Thank
impressed.
I had a guy come over today. I paid $5,000 for those lights just for Wade's World.
Lava lamps.
They're like $20 kid like night lights that do this like ocean thing, and Abby, my daughter, has one. Got one from her grandmother, and I was like, oh my gosh, I need like 4 of those in my studio.
Wow.
But yeah,
They
I'm in
look great,
Nashville,
man. They look
Tennessee,
great.
in my my home studio that you know very well.
Yes, I do. We cut some songs there, didn't we?
We did. We cut a couple of Christmas tunes in here, wrote a bunch of songs in here, and
you're out in outside of Nashville in the country.
yeah,
And,
about 30 minutes south.
On 1 acre land, a little over 1 acre.
It's an acre and a half, but it was less poetic.
On a 1.5 acre land. I don't know. It's pretty. Anyway, yeah, and so we go out there. When I go to Nashville to write, I always check on Sean. Sean and I, a lot of people ask how we met, how we became buddies. I'll try to tell it, and you can stop me where I'm wrong. But we had a mutual friend in the name of Alicia Pruitt, who invited us over. At this time, she was doing a bunch of songwriters at her house, and would try to introduce them to each other so that they could hopefully become friends and hit it off and write songs together. And she invited one night. She invited me, and she invited Sean as well. And that was the first night we ever met. And we've been friends ever since. We've been writing together and hanging out together, and godfathers and all kinds of stuff, man. It's crazy. I don't even know how long ago that was. 12 years ago, maybe longer.
I think it might be longer.
Yeah, 15 years ago. Golly, Time flies, man, and it's crazy. A random meeting like that can now turn into one of my best friends in the world and best friends I've ever had. So it's so pretty cool, man. I'm glad. I'm thankful for Alicia every day for introducing us.
Yeah, me too, man. Me too. God bless Alicia Pruitt, wherever she may be at the moment.
Wherever she may be, man. God bless her for sure. Well, cool, man. Tonight is all about stories and songs and raising money for Music Cares and raising money for Sean. And, we're just here to have fun. We want you to have fun. We welcome any donations if you want to do it at wadebowen.com. There's a link at the bottom, wadebowen.com/tips. A portion of the proceeds go to Music Cares. And tonight we've got a special treat. I've dug up some stuff from Music Cares to further explain what they're doing and what they're doing to take care of so many artists, so many musicians out there. It's pretty unbelievable, and I'm glad we finally dug up a video to explain. I've had a really hard time explaining all that they do because they do so much. So tonight we've got we're going to play some of that, and we've got some guests, a special guest like we always have, feature some other artists and stuff. So, but man, let's get the music cranking, Sean, in typical Wade's World fashion. Wade's World, party time, excellent. We always ask that the guest start it off and end it for us as well, just out of respect. So if you don't mind cranking it out, man, thanks for being here. Everybody, please welcome my buddy Sean McConnell.
Thanks so much. I'm just kidding.
Please. You just made a lot of people happy and go, oh.
Stairway denied. I've put my name on songs I'd never sing. I've gambled on my muse. I told her, baby, they did me a thing. She looked at me confused, crossing those shaky bridges, blurry lines, deals with the devil on that old crossroad. What are you willing to compromise? You could buy the world for the price of your soul. There is a compass on a golden string, hanging round every heart. There is a bell that will not ring. It knows the light from the dark, knows all of those shaky bridges, blurry line, deals with the devil on that old crossroad. What are you willing to compromise? You could buy the world for the price of your soul. Yeah, Mm-hmm. We've all done things we wish we never did. God knows we will 1,000 times again. But we are a blade that is made strong by fire. Every healer has been hurt. Every honest man has lied, crossing those shaky bridges, blurry line, deals with the devil from that old crossroad. What are you willing to compromise? If you could buy the world for the price of your soul, you could buy the world for the price of your soul. You could buy the world for the price of your soul.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Woo!
Can you hear that okay out there?
Yeah, sounds great, man. Sounds great. That's off Secondhand Smoke, right?
Yeah, Secondhand Smoke, and now on the live record, live from Basement East.
Yeah, tell us about the live record, man. I want to hear all about it. I listened to it the other day on my run, man. It's a really great record.
Thanks, dude. I'm really excited about this record. The very last show of the Secondhand Smoke tour was at Basement East here in Nashville, and so it was a real magic night, and we had some cameras rolling, so we're like, let's get some audio, not really planning on, doing a live record. And then we listened back to it. You know how that is, man. Sometimes you listen to a board mix and you're like, oh gosh, we probably could have tightened that up a little bit.
Most of the time for me. That's why I don't listen to board tapes.
But this night we were just in the zone, and at the end of a really magical tour and in our hometown, and it was just one of those evenings that, as close as you can to capturing it on in a recording, I think we did that. And so I mean, one of my favorite moments was playing that song, Shaky Bridges, and the McCreary sisters, who are on the record and just legendary singers, were there, and they came up and sang that song, and I almost forgot my lyrics because I was just looking over at them, just kind of gazing off, just watching them sing. It was just amazing.
Yeah, you could tell on the record. You
could tell that you almost forgot the lyrics.
No, you could tell you could tell in the record how excited you were when the song was over. You're like, oh, and they just stay up here. It's pretty awesome.
It was great.
Yeah, man. So we'll talk about that more as we go through the night. We have a lot to talk about, man. We're longtime buddies, but we don't get to catch up regularly. Is enough. So we have a lot to talk about tonight. Lots of good stories. I want to start off mine. I've been so busy today. I meant to send her a happy birthday message, but I got so busy and didn't get around to it. So I want to send a happy birthday out to Sydney Piggott, one of my favorite 17-year-olds in the universe. Happy birthday to you, and
happy birthday.
Happy birthday. I hope you've had a wonderful day, and hope you're watching back home with your dad, mom, and brother. But we love you guys, and happy birthday to you. I'll send this one out to you. My windshield's cracked, just like my heart. My tires are all flat, just like my brain. Yeah, my engine's running rough, whoa, just like my soul. Don't know how much further we can go, burning this much away. So let's burn all the bridges, lower all the signs, hammer down, listen to her whine. Don't know where we went wrong, but it's one step closer to you being gone. Well, I gave you the tools, but you broke every single rule. And every time I turn around, I'm running straight back to you. Well, I'm broken and twisted, I'm so tired of dancing around. Pick me up, throw me down, pull me in, throw me out. Yeah. Tell me which way to go. 'Cause if I'm going down, I wanna be the first to know. Oh, yeah. Yes, let's burn all the bridges, ignore all the signs, the hammer down, listen to her whine. Don't know where we went wrong. Yeah, let's burn all the bridges, ignore all the signs, the hammer down, listen to her whine. I don't know where we went wrong, but it's one step closer to you. Ah, it's one step closer to you. It's one step closer to you being gone. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much.
I haven't heard that one in a while, man.
Yeah, oldie but
That
goodie,
brought me
right?
right back to like first time touring with you. I heard it every night. It gave me a little brought a little tear to my eye.
I heard that song every damn night.
Man, I was like, 4 more songs, so I gotta sell some merch.
Well, I'm so glad you're here, buddy, by the way. Thank you very much for doing this. For
Dude,
putting
thanks
up
for
with me
having
all
me.
day. We've been working on this all day together, trying
Oh
to
my
figure it out.
gosh.
And it's we figured it out. So glad, man. You know, when I first started this, I had guests here in my home with me, and it was a little easier, but mainly I had people helping me, like I said, and so thanks for putting up with our technical difficulties and vice versa, man. We
Dude, thanks for putting up with my country internet out here in the woods. Like, after a couple of phone calls, we got it bumped up a little bit, but it's doing all she can.
yeah, no, she's running full speed right now, so we're good. As long as she holds up for 3 hours, we're good.
We'll see what she can do.
Yeah. Wade's World, the ultimate Quaranstream is what we're calling it, and this is episode 7, which is so glad to have my buddy Sean McConnell join us. And Sean, let's talk more about your live record, man. I know that, like, you just released it digitally, correct? You didn't make a record. You just kind of, so was it more of a last second decision once you heard the board tape? You're like, let's do the mix and throw it out there to the world.
I kind of knew before COVID, like, changed everything. I had already known. I was like, at some point, I would like to put this out. But then when we had to cancel tours and people started having to stay home, it just, we were just like, this would be a really fun thing for people to get to listen to right now, and for me to feel like I'm putting something out that I love. It just creatively felt good, and I felt like if people can't see the live show, they can listen to one of my favorite live shows. So instead of, like normally having like a 6-month promotional machine
whirlwind.
behind it,
Yeah.
we were like, you know what, these are crazy times. Let's just do something crazy and just get it together and put it out and tell people that it's out there.
Well, it's really good. It sounds great, man. You don't have to play something off that, but it's got a lot of great songs on it. But I'd love to hear another song from you, man.
I wasn't prepared to do more than one. Does that happen here?
Oh, no, I got this. Thank y'all for having Sean. Okay, see you later, Sean. I got this from here on out.
Dude, it's really hard. I'm
One
finding
more song.
it's really hard not to sing along with you and sing harmonies and play guitar. I'm like holding back.
Yeah, I know. We get a lot of people asking us to do songs together over these weeks, and it's just to let people know that we would normally, but it's impossible. There's no way with the delay. There's no way to do a song together.
Yeah.
The ones you see that are done together with earphones on, they're pre-made. They're not live.
Yeah,
And,
there's tricks involved.
believe me, I've searched and become somewhat of a tech nerd during this time, trying to figure out how to work on studio stuff and how to work on all of this broadcasting, live stream, Facebook stuff. So we've searched every which way we can to try to find a way to collaborate. We got a record. Randy Rogers and I have a record coming out next Friday. It's a collaborative record. It's Hold My Beer Volume 2, and it's it's been hard to promote that record because we haven't been able to sing the songs together that we sing on the record. So it's been crazy. As with everything during the times, we're just getting creative and trying to figure it all out, because it's all never, none of us have ever been through this before.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
It is.
One day, 1 hour at a time.
That's right. For sure, man.
I'll play another one that from the night, from the live record. I remember singing the song that night and listening back to it. It's crazy. I mean, one of the biggest parts of this record too is obviously, the Basement East was absolutely torn apart with the tornadoes that came through Nashville. So listening back to it, it's a neighborhood haunt. Everyone loves that place, and it was just added sadness for everybody. And listening back to the record, hearing this song, hearing the whole crowd singing along with this song, it's got like a real sing along part.
Yeah, man, we were in town in Nashville when the tornadoes hit. We were sleeping on the bus and had no clue it was happening. How crazy is that?
Unbelievable, man.
We were over there on 19th, where in Music Row, where the Embassy Suites and all that is, right there by the red door. I mean, it's crazy. Shelby, my wife, woke me up at like 5:30 in the morning. I was freaking out. Like, are you okay? And she's like, are you okay? You're the one
question
in the
is,
tornado.
are you okay?
So, in Basement East, we played there quite a few times, and it was a beautiful place, and they always treat us great. We had a lot of fun there, and I hate that it's gone, man. Have they talked about rebuilding or any of that going on?
I think they are. I don't know the details, but I think so, and I hope so.
Good.
But a percentage of the proceeds of the streaming of this live record go to continued tornado relief and recovery, and
that's great, man.
In the paying our respect to the Basement East as well. So I'll do this one and think back on that night.
Well, the hardest part of living is knowing you're gonna die. Trying to leave a legacy with only so much time. Well, I don't know about you, but I'm getting sick and tired of living on the surface, and in between the lines I'm going down to the bottom of the sea until I found the deepest part of me. And if I drown, I still know that I died free, searching for my destiny without doubt. I'm going down. So bring on all the monsters lie sleeping in the blue. 'Cause I'll fight them all barehanded, screaming I ain't scared of you, no. 'Cause there's nothing stronger than a heart fighting for the truth. So hold your nose, cannonball, someone let me know I'm going down to the bottom of the sea until I found the deepest part of me. And if I drown, I still know that I died free, searching for my destiny without a doubt. I'm going down. I'm going down to the bottom of the sea until I found the deepest part of me. And if I drown, I shall know that I died free, searching for my destiny without a doubt. I'm going down to the bottom of the sea until I found the deepest part of me. And if I drown, I shall know that I died free, searching for my destiny without a doubt. I'm going down. I'm going down. Yeah, I'm going down. I'm going down.
Yeah, man. It's always a kid favorite.
It is, man. I don't know
Funny,
what that
right?
is, but kids love that song.
Kids do, man. I know my kids always have, and Brock used to rock out more to the drums on that than normal, and it was always a favorite to Bruce. Still is. He still listens to it all the time. That was originally on an EP, right? That you had.
Yeah, there was we actually just put it back up. It wasn't on streaming platforms for some reason. I couldn't remember why that was. It's pretty old, but I think it was before the Midland record, maybe. No, it was between Midland and I can't remember. But yeah, it's an older EP. We did it, and then on the self-titled record, I brought it back out because I just wanted to give it a different treatment and put it on that record. So there's two versions of it out there, and now there's a live version, so there's 3 versions of it.
And the original EP, was that the one? Did you play a lot of the instruments on it? Is that the one, or
No, that's
it's the
Secondhand
first one you
Smoke.
produced. That's the first one you produced of your.
Yeah, I produced that record. Yeah.
And you're producing a lot nowadays, man. So like, how do you?
Yeah,
how are you enjoying that?
I love it. I love it so much. I'm doing more of it every year, and it feels just like another side of the same coin, just creating music, and it's really fulfilling to me. It's become a really important part of my life. I really love doing that.
Yeah, man. Well, you're good at it. For those that don't know, Sean produced my Christmas record back last Christmas that we released. And he also produced the gospel record that I played actually on Easter Sunday. I did a special edition, Wade's World. And,
Yeah, I heard a lot of that.
And it was interesting to play those songs for the first time. But great working with you both times, man. I look forward to working with you more in the studio again. I mean, I know we've always gotten along as friends and writers, but it's a whole nother world when you start producing records, man. And you really dove into that side of music, and man, I've really been impressed with, the times that I've worked with you, and also just the stuff that I've heard you do as well. It's you dive into it, you care, and that's 75% of the battle for a producer is caring enough to make it sound great.
Yeah, man, I appreciate that. I mean, it's been so much fun the last 2 records that we've done together, especially the Christmas record, because we got to be together for that record. I know the gospel record was different circumstances, but being in that room recording with you guys for those 4 days was magic, and it's so great to I don't know, we're such great real friends that for that to go into the studio, it's not only fun, but I feel like it helps us communicate with each other and reference things, and it's a really good time.
Yeah, and it's being close friends working together in the studio. There's really no competition. If there is, it's friendly competition, and I love the fact that we can have comfortable enough with each other to kind of crack up and enjoy it the way it's supposed to be instead of I've loved everybody I've ever worked with as a producer. They've always been great. I've been very lucky in my career to have amazing producers. But there was always me a little nervous going, all right, I want to make sure I do my job kind of thing. And with you, I don't think I've ever laughed that hard in the studio. That's the hardest I've laughed in my entire life. And that's what it's all about. It was a cool experience for me to do that. And I really enjoyed working with you, man. I look forward to doing it some more.
I think you got to have fun,
I'm going to try to do this one, man. So I got a lot of requests here. Novocaine, I'm gonna just name off some of yours. Don't feel like you have to do them, but these are the ones coming from the fans. By the way, I do have a text, a way to text me here. I've shown this every week. You can text me at 830-240-7978. I've got the text right here, and I'm getting your messages. It's pretty cool. There's a ton of them. Good Lord. Lie Baby Lie, Novocaine. Sean, I'm just naming off some of yours here, man. Tell the
Oldies.
Truth. Yeah, a bunch of old ones. They've been doing that to me as well. They want to hear the old songs, and I have a hard time remembering most of them.
Dude, isn't it weird being? I had the thought today. Like normally, because we're on the road, we're, there's no practicing anymore. You're just playing shows. But like when I had a thought today, I was like, I haven't played my songs in like 2 months now. I might need to run something.
I do it every week. I get so caught up in trying to make sure that everything's pulled off for this show that I look up and
Yeah, I don't know how you're doing that, man.
And then all of a sudden it's showtime, and I'm like, oh wait, I haven't prepared the songs. I don't know what I'm doing, and it's a challenge every week to figure that out. So this is one that I wanted to do early. We wrote this song probably 8 years ago, and it was originally supposed to be on the Solid Ground record. And as I do with everything in my career and my life, I overthink everything, and so I, for some reason, pulled this song off the record last second before it went to press, and was thinking, okay, I'm going to hold on to it and use it down the road for something else. And moron. That was a moron move for sure, because I love this song, and I love the way it turned out. It's actually one of my favorite songs on the entire record. And so we re-released it a year later. For those that don't know, I was out 3 months in 2018. So all of this quarantine stuff is, I know how to handle this. I've been through this now twice in 3 years. So three months off is what I had back in 2018. It was right when the record came out. So we decided on the 1 year anniversary, we really re-released Solid Ground on vinyl and put this as a bonus track on the vinyl. And there's also, we re-released it digitally. So there's now a deluxe version of Solid Ground, which I've never had a deluxe version of anything.
That's so Target, man.
So Target. This is the Target version, or the Walmart version, however you want to look at it. Anyway,
remastered for Target.
Remastered for Target and Walmart and Buc-ee's.
I want that Buc-ee's remix.
Yeah, there's a love song for you. By the way, I wrote this with Sean. I don't think I said that. Love, how do you prove love? It's not with a kiss, no. It's when you don't give up. Trust, how do you trust that I will always be here? We'll always be us. Words always fall short, but solid as a boulder, sure is growing older, deeper than the marrow in my bones, stronger than a mountain, steady as the world spans. My love is yours alone. The heart always held my heart, have it till the end, girl. You had it from the start. So, oh, you're tied to my soul. I'm holding on to mine, never letting go. The words are so cheap, I know. Solid as a boulder, sure is growing older, deeper than the marrow in my bones, stronger than a mountain, steady as the world spans. My love is yours alone, forever etched in stone, a seed that's always sown, a light that always leads you home. Solid as a boulder, sure is growing older, deeper than the marrow in my bones, stronger than a mountain, steady as the world spans. My love is yours alone. Oh, my love is yours alone. Oh, thank you. The hardest part is not get is you really don't get used to it. You just kind of start to accept it. Is no applause after, there's no reaction, there's no response from the crowd.
Oh no, it's so weird.
Speaking of crowd, should we do a virtual shot? It's a Wade's World tradition. You want to get one ready, Sean, and then we'll do a virtual shot with everybody.
I'm in.
Okay.
Feels like old times.
For years I've been making Sean do shots.
Have you guys ever heard of peer pressure?
Even it's called beer pressure. Thank you.
It's called peer pressure.
There's a.
What are you pouring?
By the way, I just want to read this to you. Sherry is watching with her grandchildren tonight, wanting to hear secondhand smoke. That's pretty cool.
Oh,
I love that.
I'd love to play that one.
I love that
Thanks,
people
Sherry.
I love that people are watching with their kids. They normally have to get babysitters and go to the bar and make the kids mad. And I hear it every time. Like, my kid sure was mad they couldn't come to the show tonight because they're too young to get in. And now it's pretty cool we can talk about 17-year-olds and we can, have the kids watch. Whether I get a lot of I even get texts from 8-year-olds that are saying, "Hey Wade, what's up, man?" on this phone. It's pretty cool, man.
Hey man, I was just wondering if you have this Pokemon card that I've been looking for. I just can't find it anywhere.
All right, play a song, man. You want to do
Is
a
this
shot?
happening now or after?
We'll go ahead and do it. I know they're prepared. They always prepare, and we're gonna do a few of them tonight in Wade's World tradition. And I'm assuming that they just are always prepared. Normally I give them a song to get it ready, but this is episode 7 by now. I know y'all are ready, so let's do it. You have any funny toasts or any great toasts,
Any funny toasts?
or just a toast?
You know what? Here's a well. We'll probably be making a few toasts tonight, so I'll start with a toast to everybody. These are weird times. Some people have it harder than others. Everyone's somewhere different on that spectrum, but all of us are just trying to do the best that we can for us and for your kids if you got kids, and just as humans, and for our neighbors. So here's to us humans doing our best and keeping our energy positive and just doing what we can and putting love and light out into the world, and having nights like this feels like a really good way to do that. So cheers to everybody working hard.
It's as close as we can get to hanging, man. So cheers to you. Cheers to you out there. Virtual shot.
Cheers.
So smooth. So
We're out of
smooth.
liquor, so that was pure rubbing alcohol.
We already drank all the liquor this week. What have y'all been doing? That's a great toast, by the way. Thank you. And so, this is crazy times, man. And I'll tell you what I've loved is seeing is, we get stereotyped as lazy musicians, right? And I've loved so many of our friends and songwriting buddies and artists could all, during this time, just clocked out and gone to their ranch and done nothing. All of us could have just done nothing during this time. And it's really cool for me to see that it's been the complete opposite of that. The furthest thing from lazy musicians. Everybody's doing live streams. Everybody's got new merch for sale. Everybody's doing Zoom shows. Everyone's getting creative and doing all kinds of stuff. And it's really cool for me to see all that.
Yeah,
I know you've been doing some live streams. You've got a live stream coming up next week.
Yeah, live stream. We're doing this one's. We did a Facebook Live. I did one or two of those. And now this one's going to be Thursday, May 7th. We're going to do a YouTube Live, and just like a pay what you want if you can. If you can't, no problem. Just show up and enjoy a concert. And I haven't been doing a lot of them. I've been doing some other stuff. So I'm really looking forward to it. I'm starting to get the itch. So tonight is really helping with that too. But you miss performing, you miss getting on stage and singing your tunes.
For sure. You really do. And you miss the people. I miss hanging out with you. I miss hanging out with all my buddies, and I also miss the shows. I miss playing music, but also miss the fans that come, the people that show up to the shows. I mean, I never been one that I felt like took it for granted. I love music, and I've always said whenever I stop loving music, I'll quit doing this, and I'm still full in. I love it,
Yeah.
But I miss the people, and it's been really fun during this time I've been doing some Zoom stuff and been doing some live chat stuff here and there along with the live streams, and it's really fun to just see everybody's reactions and responses and everybody chiming in, asking for things or asking questions. It's been really cool. What have you and your family been doing during this quarantine time?
Man, it's taken, it took us a while, like everyone probably, to find the new normal right now, which I think we're still looking for. But we've been doing pretty good. We're on a little bit of land behind us, so I've got like a running trail I can go on, and I take my daughter Abby out on walks every day, and we're doing fun things with her, some learning, some just fun. And Mary Susan, my wife, and I are just, trying to, when you're down, just talk about being down. And when you're not, just trying to make really fun things happen. Like we set up a bar in our barn, and so we go out there now at night after we're done with our. She has a podcast and just released a book, and she has her own platform, and I have music, and then we have our daughter AB, who we, you know, hang out with and have fun, entertain during the day, and then at night we go out to the barn and we have a drink and pretend we're out on the town, and
That's a great idea.
we try to laugh as much as we can. And I've been trying to be creative, like using this time to write and record and do things like this. And Mary Susan's been doing podcasts, and she just released a book a couple of days ago, an ebook, which I will plug right now, by the way.
Yeah,
and
go.
it's
Tell 'em.
MarySusanMcConnell.com. It's called "We're Gonna Have Fun, Damn It," and pretty much sums up my wife, man. She nothing gets her away from having fun. It's a major priority in our house, and
I completely agree all the way around. She is a trip. Hilarious.
she is a trip, man. So if you are her podcast is for moms of kids who have special needs. Our daughter has cerebral palsy, and so she's created a really cool community for moms to touch base every week and listen to other people who have stories that are similar to theirs. And so that the book is a lot about that. We're gonna have fun, damn it. We have challenges, but we're gonna make this a party. And she's been doing that here with us too at the house during quarantine. That's just the way that she rolls. But you can download it at MarySusanMcConnell.com.
Awesome. That's really cool, man. Amazing. She is an amazing woman and amazing mom, man. I've seen it firsthand, and I see it all the time on Instagram and keep up with both y'all on that. And y'all are both so busy during this time, keeping up with all of it, man. Your careers and writing books. I mean, good Lord, that's just nuts. So, more power to you, man. I'm happy for you both. It's awesome. She's a great woman, and happy for her success. Having a book out's way beyond anything I could fathom. So I'm out on that one.
Yeah. She's a doctor and has written a book. I'm just kind of trying to keep up.
Yeah. Well, you've written enough songs to make up a book. So just tell her you're gonna do that as a book. Just put all your.
I'll just I'll compile them. I'll be like, see, I can do it.
Hey, we have a book too. Play us a song, man.
Cool. I'll do that request. I'll do Secondhand Smoke.
For Sherry.
For Sherry and the grandkids.
Yes, that's awesome.
When I put my leather wallet on the dash, when the radio plays Crosby, Stills and Nash, when I'm laughing till I'm crying at a joke, when I smell the scent of secondhand smoke, well, I'm right back riding shotgun in a gold sedan. 1980 something, me and my old man. The crinkle of the cellophane, the crackle of tobacco flame, the stories that he told me as he held it in his hand. We met up in New York City yesterday. We had 7 years of things we had to say. He had 7 years of silence on his face. I tried 70 times 7 to erase. We stepped out onto the street to change the scene. He pulled a pack of spirits from his jeans. I said, what happened to your good old Marlboro light? He just cracked a smile. I went right back riding shotgun in a gold sedan. 1980 something, me and my old man. We crinkle up the cellophane, the crackle of tobacco flame, the stories that he told me as he held it in his hand. When I don't know what we are, I still have what we were. And I might just light one up tonight and let it burn. And go right back riding shotgun in a gold sedan. 1980 something, me and my old man. The crinkle of the cellophane, the crackle of tobacco flame, the stories that he told me as he held it in his hand.
Beautiful, man. I love that song.
Thanks, dude.
Absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous song, dude. Love it.
Thank you.
I love it. Hold on. I'm gonna. We're getting about to fall off the stool here.
Careful, man.
We're getting close to an hour, man, and so I want to take this time to say hello again. Well, welcome to Wade's World, the ultimate Quaranstream, with my buddy this week, episode 7, Sean McConnell from Nashville, Tennessee, in his Nashville, Tennessee home. So crazy technology, we can do these things nowadays. And I wanted to, come on, baby. Why is this not working? There we go. I wanted to, every week we've been giving money and donating money to Music Cares, the portion of the proceeds from the virtual tip jar and from the merch sales and everything goes to Music Cares. And so we want to, I've been trying to explain week after week what Music Cares is about, why they are who they are, and why they're so great. So I want to take the time to play you something so it explains what they do. I know firsthand people that they've taken care of. I know one of my friends that had to check into rehab and was really, emotionally not there, and it was going to cost him $10,000, and he couldn't get into the hospital that he wanted to, and all of a sudden Music Cares shows up, sends him a check for $10,000, and he's in, and he's healthy. He's been sober for years now, and
That's amazing.
It's stuff like that they do behind the scenes that they don't brag or talk about, but they do it, and they're really stepping up right now for musicians and artists that are struggling with the lack of shows and the lack of gigs, and it's crazy times right now. So this is a video we dug up thanks to Music Cares for providing this video for us, and this really explains what they do. And it ends with the boss. It ends with Springsteen. So of course we got to play it, right? And when we come back, we'll have some more from Sean McConnell, and we'll also talk about our passion for Bruce Springsteen and various other stories. Stick around. Here's Music Cares.
October 1st, 2017 is a day that I'll never forget unless you were there and saw and lived through it. And thankfully, all of our people came through it. We've had an unbelievable outpouring from the community, and one of the ones that I want to recognize right off the bat is Music Cares and what they've done to step up and help on so many fronts. The help that you guys have provided and continue to provide for the music community is unparalleled and truly makes a difference.
Winston Churchill once said, "We make a living by what we get, but we make a life out of what we give." I'm grateful to be of service to this fine organization, Music Cares.
You know, this organization was founded back in 1989 as a result of the fact that the great band leader Woody Herman passed away. When he died, he was broke and alone.
All the great musicians, thank you for contributing to such a magnificent cause.
You open up when you had me in your hands, slipping far away with the world at your command. You sing me to sleep and then you hit me awake. It's a perfect life.
The Harvey natural disaster is one that took everyone by surprise. One of the largest natural disasters Texas has ever encountered, and it required a response that's unprecedented. And we were so thrilled that a group like Music Cares was available to come in and provide some quick reaction to some serious needs that they had. It was really deeply emotional experience for a lot of these folks.
I've never seen an organization be as efficient in helping people get help for addiction or alcohol abuse.
I know I've called 7 or 8 times for different musicians or crew people.
In '98, I had an accident where I almost severed my thumb on my left hand doing some construction.
I had a really hard time accepting the idea that addiction is a disease. I needed help, and somebody pushed a magic button and poof, I'm in treatment.
This big weight had just been lifted, you know. And someday I'm going to be able to help someone else like that too.
They saved my life, and I'd bleed for them.
Anybody want to go to 95? Got to do 90 here. 9,000, we got 9. Anybody want to go to 95? Got to do 90 here. 9,000 for 95, got to do 90 here. 100,000 we got. Yeah.
They take care of the people who've taken care of us with their voices and with their songs, the people whose music have inspired us and soothed our broken hearts, whose music we've gotten married to, music that's been with us on our blackest days, stood by us in war and in peace, made us laugh, made us be strong, informed us and loved us. I've seen it. I've been a part of the miracle of music. Thank you, Music Cares.
Cutting it close, man.
Well, that's it. That's I thought that video was absolutely perfect to explain what they do and how much they do, and what a tremendous organization. And I can't say enough great things about them. And they're doing so much right now for musicians. So let's give them some more money, as we've been doing. Episode 7, they're loving it. They're so appreciative of it, and you know, thanks to people like you, Sean, for showing up. I don't think they'd get bored with just me week after week, man. So it's been nice to have some of our friends. I've had Cody Canada on here. We've had Randy Rogers. We've had Jack Ingram. We've had Stoney LaRue. We've had Corey Morrow. Last week we had Brandy Clark. And then Sean McConnell. Next week I'm doing a special, since Friday, Hold My Beer Volume 2 comes out. It's released on Friday. So we'll be putting together some kind of a special Wade's World. We're not real sure yet, but we're going to try to promote the record and talk about it. And then May 15th, I got my buddy William Clark Green. And then May 22nd, I believe Aaron Watson will be joining us on the show. So this thing is a lot of fun, man. It keeps me busy for sure, and gives me a chance to play a show, gives me a chance to hang with my friends. It gives me a chance to talk and hear requests and questions. And it's really fun. So thank you for tuning in. The Wade's World, the ultimate Quaranstream. Go to the websites. Is it SeanMcConnell.com?
Yep, SeanMcConnell.com.
SeanMcConnell.com. You can buy. I was just on there last night, actually, buying your handwritten lyrics. And
We just put those up yesterday.
He's got handwritten lyrics and CDs and all kinds of merch. Same with us, WadeBowen.com. We have Wade's World. Look at this. Hey, Sean, by the way, for being on the show, you get a free T-shirt.
Oh, man, I'm in. I'll actually wear that. Do y'all do hats? You got Wade's World hats?
Oh, yeah. We got Wade's World hats. It's over there. I can't reach it.
You know, maybe if you're already mailing something out, maybe you throw a hat in there. I don't know. Maybe you do that.
I'll see what I can do.
You know, maybe you throw in a hat. Maybe you throw in a nice pair of boots or something. I don't know.
Some socks. We should get some Wade's World socks and send them to you.
Get some Wade's World socks. Get some Wade's World briefs or something. I don't know.
We also have a Wade's World guitar, which I'll send you one of those too.
A Wade's World guitar.
Wade's World guitar. You actually anybody that donates anything tonight or buys anything on the merch, they get entered to win a free Wade's World signed guitar.
Cool.
And it's pretty cool. It's all black, just like this, solid black with this logo on it. And it's been pretty cool. We've given away a couple. We've given away 3 so far. It's been pretty fun. So
that's awesome, man.
Oh, just something. Trying to help. Trying to help lighten the mood a little bit. I'm gonna not lighten the mood with this one. This is a sad song, but I love this song. I've been getting a lot of requests for this one. I made no secret of it last week, and I never really have ever in my career about my love for Robert O'Keefe and how when I was first really, I grew up listening to mainstream country music in Waco. That's where I grew up. Waco, Texas is where I grew up, and I grew up listening to mainstream country music. And then my dad introduced me to some Robert O'Keefe as I got a little older, turned 17, 18, and that's the perfect time to learn Robert O'Keefe and discover him, because he's great drinking music, and he's a hell of a songwriter too. But he's great drinking music, and it was right when his career was taking off again for the second or third time, because that's how transitional he is and how he just keeps up with everybody and everything that's going on. I think he wrote Road Goes On Forever 20-something years into his career, which is crazy.
Wow.
And so years ago, at Steamboat Springs, they did a tribute to him, as they do every year, and all the artists play, and there was an overwhelming response for Robert Earl, obviously. So many people are influenced by him and all that he does. And so I got to pick, this is my favorite Robert Earl song. It's not the easiest one for me to learn or play, but I figured it out. I played it, and they actually released that record, all the live versions of all of us singing Robert Earl songs. It's called Undone, and it's a really cool record. And I wasn't real sure, how my version was going to turn out. I was so nervous, and when you're playing live for somebody and they're right there at the table in front of you, and you're trying to impress them with a song that you never play, it's pretty nerve-wracking. And so I fumbled my way through the song, as I'm about to here now, and it made the record. And I listened. It was the first time I listened to it. They didn't give us a chance to hear it, and I listened to it. I was like, oh, thank God, it turned out okay. and I've been shocked at how many people ask for this song over and over, and I'm so glad. I'm so glad that I'm assuming that they do that because they are huge Robert O'Keefe fans, but also I'm glad that they hear my version, and even if they weren't before, maybe they listen to more Robert Earl, because God knows we all need to listen to more Robert Earl. So, this is called it's a great story song. Story songs, as you know, as a songwriter, story songs are so hard to write. It's great story songs are hard to write. Well, the lonesome oak tree held its fire to November. He watched the last brown leaf hit the ground and blow away. And each gunshot lets him know the hunt is over. A familiar cold moves in somewhere between snow and rain. Just last spring, you know his heart was burning for his Linville love hit the road to chase her dreams. Now he thinks of her each night in the morning. He laces his coffee cup with whiskey instead of cream. Her story is she's changed her mind, she just can't help herself. She wrote, please don't meet me at the Linville train, I'm coming in with someone else. He's a quiet man, his neighbors say, but his pain won't go away. So for better or worse, he's going down to meet the Linville train. Well, he blew a tire on the road down to the station. He jacked it up and thought out loud, oh, she never should have let me down. Well, just 6 months ago she vowed she was leaving. She's coming on with a stranger to settle down in Linville town. Her story is she's changed her mind, she just can't help herself. She wrote, please don't meet me at the Linville train, 'cause I'm coming in with someone else. He's a quiet man, the neighbors say, but the pain won't go away. So for better or worse, he's going down to meet the Linville train. Still will scream, the whistle blows, his heart is breaking. She steps onto the platform, her new love by her side. He reaches in his coat, his hand is shaking. The time has finally come, yeah, this really is goodbye. Oh, and his story is he's changed his mind, he just can't help himself. So he's getting on board the Linville train and moving on to someplace else. As the train pulls out, he watches them both standing in the pouring rain. Oh, he's headed for a new life down the line on the Linville train. Yeah, for better or worse, he's leaving town on the Linville train. Sad story song, man. I love it. Sucker for him.
The best ones are sad, man.
Of course. Welcome to Wade's World. I got to be a host. It's funny. I got to dive right into being a host right afterwards.
Hey, you're the host with the most, man.
The hostess with the mostest. Wait, well, no, I'm a host. Wait, no, hold on.
Host with the most.
Okay, so I'm hearing it's hard to hear. It's hard to hear me when I talk. Okay, cool. So I will try to keep the tone up so they can hear me better. I love these texts. I love how people are giving me instant feedback on how terrible I am right now.
It's hard to hear you talk?
Well, I think it's through the broadcast there. The hardest part has been getting the sound right week after week, you know. It's a lot.
Gotcha.
Oh man, do you have any music care stories by chance? I mean, I know they've done a lot
No, I
for,
don't.
for
I
different
haven't.
people, but Travis Meadows was in that video as well. Who another guy that Music Cares took care of. He wrote West Texas Rain with me. Fantastic songwriter.
Oh, I didn't know that you and Travis wrote that song together.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, and we've written some other ones, just haven't made the record yet. But as you know, Travis is a fantastic songwriter, and Music Cares helped him when he was really struggling and got his life in order. And he's been on a whirlwind of success ever since.
Yeah, he's the man,
Talented
dude. Travis is a special dude, special songwriter. I don't have much personal stories with Music Cares. Years and years and years ago, the first time I heard about them, I worked with them, I think only twice, like going to hospitals and singing to people that were in hospital beds. Which is really funny because they only wanted to hear covers and I didn't know covers. So I had to do some pretty quick educating. But I know they do amazing things, and
you don't play a whole lot of covers.
I never have. Yeah, I do a few covers every once in a while, but after I started writing songs, I just kind of never took the time to learn many other people's songs. But I do enjoy, like, on a new tour, we'll sometimes like pick a cover for that tour, but my band makes fun of me because 9 times out of 10 we'll pick it and we'll work it up, and then the night of I'll be like, hey, we're scratching the cover, we're not going to do it.
Well, that's okay. You know, I mean, you pull your own without covers. You're good.
I do like sneaking in like choruses of other songs into like outros of my songs. I don't know why. I just find that exciting and fun. Like sometimes I'll do it just live, like I won't plan it, and see if I can fit this melody over these chords. But as far as like full on covers, I don't do many.
Well, I actually pride myself on covers. I'm a little different just because I love the challenge that it brings with the band, and how I try to be strategic when I'm choosing covers, how it's going to fit the show at the time that's going on, that we're doing, you know. And I really, especially when it's encore time, if we happen to get lucky enough to get an encore, I think that's like freestyle time, you know, to just completely go into a whole nother world. And that's always kind of been my mentality, and I have always taken a lot of pride in trying to get creative and come up with different cover songs. And my band, you know, I got to give them so much credit, 99% of the credit, because they're so good at doing that and picking it up so quickly. I mean, we've had songs where we work it up at sound check and nail it in the show. And there's even been nights where we didn't do it at sound check. I came up with it right before the show, and they go and learn it and figure it out, and we throw it in the show that night. I mean, that's just a great group of guys, a great band. And
yeah, dude, you got
very lucky
you got
to have
stone
those
cold
guys.
Players, man.
Caleb Jones, Nick Gardner.
You got Toddy
Todd
Bombi,
Lanningham.
baby.
Toddy Bombi. Lenny, that's what we call him. Lenny, little Lenny.
Lenny Bombi.
Todd Lanningham, Caleb Jones, Nick Gardner, and Brian Zanotti in the band. And so glad, man, I'm so glad to have those guys. Hard-working dudes.
Hey, speaking of covers, one of my favorite covers that I've only heard you play it once with the band. I can't remember where, but you played Born to Run, and it was unbelievable. And we said we were going to talk about our man crushes on the Boss.
That was Born to Run is not an easy cover to pull off. You got to work.
Dude,
on
that
that
is
one.
not for the faint of heart, man.
It is. It's a challenge to sing, but more importantly, it is a challenge to play that do 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 do. Yeah, but it's so much fun to sing, man. You know, and of course, every time I sing Springsteen, you got to become the boss, or you're just half-assing it.
Dude, you got it.
So we do have a great story, a bonding story. We a few years ago, I won very expensive in the second round of lottery tickets to see Springsteen on Broadway. I was chosen to be able to buy tickets, very expensive tickets, but I can only buy 2, and I bought 2 tickets and got the best ones I could find, and immediately thought of calling Sean because he's a huge Springsteen fan as well. And it was so we flew to New York and went up there, hung out, just the two of us, man. It was cool. And then all of a sudden we sit down and the show starts, and I've never been floored by a show like that in my life.
Me neither, man.
And it was so unique and different from anything that I've ever seen a performer do on the music side. I didn't realize this, but at the time, I didn't know what we were getting ourselves into. I didn't know it was scripted. Every night was scripted. But I guess in order to be on Broadway, to meet union restrictions and specifications, you have to have it scripted. So he had to write that script. Do you know that? Did you know that?
No, I mean, I knew there was some sort of script because I think like every night was scripted, but there were some moments that, were obviously off script, but I didn't know that he wrote that.
Yeah. He wrote it with, I can't remember her name. She's a screenplay writer or whatever, a playwright for Broadway. And they adapted that version off of the book he had out at the time. And, the Born to Run Springsteen book that he wrote, the autobiography. And, you don't realize that it had to be scripted. And I didn't know that going into it. But wow, I mean, it was so well written and amazing night. It was the best show I've ever seen in my life.
Dude, I mean, thank you for taking me.
Well, heck yeah, man, it was fun.
That's one of my favorite memories. I mean, I remember walking into that theater and sitting down and looking at you and being like, I think we're in the wrong theater because there's no way that Bruce Springsteen is going to play a room this small.
Right, I know. I don't
And
even know how many people it held, but not very many.
I mean, it was probably the best show I've ever seen.
It really was, yeah. It was for me. And it's on Netflix. You can watch the special on Netflix, but it's not the same to me. It's not the same as sitting there in the room watching it.
I chose not to watch it because I had the amazing gift of seeing it thanks to you. So I was like, I don't want to change my memory of it.
You don't
so I
want to
didn't
ruin
watch
it. Yeah. Somebody, Hamilton asked, this is a question for us, Sean. You can answer this and then play us a song if you want. But what does it feel like to have written so many songs and have people listen to them constantly? That's a cool question. It feels good. It feels good, Hamilton. It feels really good. Lots of people ask. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just piggybacking on you. I was just saying it feels awesome, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
I still get blown away that people actually care enough to listen. Honestly, that they want to come and sit down and at the shows or yell and drink beer with us. I love it. I love it. I never take it for granted.
It takes so much. I talk about this with Mary Susan sometimes. Like, it takes so much for me to get out of my house and go do, like, probably because when tours are happening, we're on the road, and when we're home, we want to be home. But I'm just saying, even for someone who's not a musician, you got to really want to do something to get a babysitter and, get out of the house, go, we can all just, you got to really love something. And it never ceases to amaze me when you show up to a venue and it's filled with people who made that their night, and now more than ever, it's so moving and touching, and I can't wait. I know you said before, like, that you don't feel like you've ever been someone to take that for granted. And I don't think I would have said that about myself, but now that we don't have it, I think it just is a reminder that that's a sacred thing for people to gather in a room for music and to sing together is really important,
Yeah, it really is. It's important for us. It's important for the soul. And I miss it. I miss it a lot. Maybe play us a song, and then after that, you can tell us about your appreciation for Boys to Men.
For Boys to Men? I would love to.
Without thinking about it, favorite Boyz II Men song? Go.
Oh man, I love their cover of Yesterday. It's so good.
Yeah, it is good. That's a good one. All right, play us a song. We'll talk about that on the other side.
All right, here's my rendition of Motown Philly.
Although we've come to the end of
To the road. That was Michael McDonald singing
it sounded like it.
Boyz II Men. All right. Here's an old one for people who are asking for some of the older songs.
Yeah, there's quite a few requests here, man. So just if you're stumped, let me know. I can start shouting out some songs. A lot of people asking for Mary Susan to sing with you too.
Well, she can run up these stairs if she wishes, but I don't think that's going to happen.
If she gets enough vodka or wine in her, tell her to keep drinking.
Oh. All right. Baby, I see. And baby, I know. No matter how hard you try, I'm just so hard to hold. And I know you could fly and never come back down. And I know I'm the burden it's keeping you on the ground. Maybe I'm not the one that you hope for. You're right. Maybe I'll never change. And maybe there's not much here to love. Maybe you could love me anyway. 'Cause I've got my demons. Baby, I got my pride. Yeah, yeah. You've got every reason to just leave me tonight. Yeah, but baby, I love you the very best that I can. Well, it might not be pretty, yeah, but it's all that I am. Maybe I'm not the one that you hope for. And you're right, maybe I'll never change. Maybe there's not much here to love. Maybe you can love me anyway. Maybe I'm not the one that you hope for. You're right. Yeah, maybe I'll never change. Maybe there's not much here to love. Maybe you can love me anyway. Maybe you can love me anyway.
you love me anyway.
Yeah, man. Old school, huh?
Old school.
Hey, say, Cinco de Mayo's coming up.
It's coming up.
So I got a lot of people asking for this one, so. You like that? It's 110 here in Lajitas. Pinatas on the promenade. Sunday best painted faces lining up for the parade. All the river is down here in Lajitas, staring down the banks of Mexico, wondering if they'd even notice if I slept across or just kept drifting on. It's the day of the dead here in Lajitas, dirt still fresh under the stone. Now our love's gone home with Jesus. You're wearing white in San Antonio. Better know a kettle from Nogales. He said that he once wore my shoes, finally left them in some alley in Juarez, oh, when he had nothing left to lose. It's the day of the dead here in Lajitas, dirt still fresh under the stone. Now our love's gone home to Jesus. You're wearing white San Antonio. Dreamed I heard the mariachi singing, you and I dancing toe to toe, barefoot on that pale Saltillo. And I woke up clinging to a ghost. It's the day of the dead here in Lajitas, dirt still fresh under the stone. Now our love's gone home to Jesus. You're wearing white in San Antonio. Yeah, now our love's gone home to Jesus. You're wearing white. You're wearing white in San Antonio. San Antonio.
Yeah.
Lots of requests for that Cinco de Mayo, so thank you very
Some
much.
fancy strumming there.
Oh, yeah, yeah. You like that? You like that?
It had a nice little flair to it.
No, this was the best one. Oh. Cheers, Sean McConnell, Wade's World. Welcome to Wade's World. Thanks again for tuning in. Thanks for sticking around week after week after week after week. The ultimate Quaranstream. And I'm going to drink while you play us another song, Sean.
All right, I like it.
Let's cram some songs in here for these people. And then we'll get to a virtual shot.
I'm in.
We're on pace for a virtual shot per hour.
It's a good pace. It's not like in the old days. Wade, what do you want to hear?
Do you ever play Devil's Ball acoustic? Or is that one too hard?
I could surely attempt it. It's been a minute, so I might mess it up, but I would love to try it.
My son Bruce, that's his favorite song.
Bruce, my boy Bruce.
Yeah, you know, another one I haven't heard you play in a long time is Lie Baby Lie, and there's a couple of requests for those.
Golly, it has been a minute.
Yeah, I know it's tough to remember all those old ones and the ones you don't normally play. So I know I'm throwing you for a loop here, but what's the one that I made you play? Remember that old song that I made you play in the back of the bus for Cody in Chicago? We stayed up all night long and caught the red eye flight.
It was one of the worst nights of my life.
Our love and our souls, right?
Oh my gosh, I haven't played that in forever.
Remember that night? That was a fun one.
That was. I'll try this one for Bruce. Let's see what happens.
All right, cool. Thank you.
I started walking day that we died. I searched the whole world trying to find the place that you told me I had to go. The only world left for my kind of soul. I climbed a mountain, crossed the river of blood. I built a boat out of wreckage and wood. I sailed the ocean, finally found a hole in the earth, took it all the way down. I'm just waiting where the angels fell. 'Cause you told me you loved me on a cold day in hell. So I'm there tonight, watching that snow fall. Won't you go with me to the devil's ball? I'll fold a white flag into a boutonniere, wear your little red dress. Oh, they'll love it down here. I'll show you all to the boys below. They're all making bets that you ain't gonna show. And I'm just waiting where the angels fell. 'Cause you told me you loved me on a cold day in hell. So I'm here tonight, watching that snow fall. Won't you dance with me at the devil's ball? Clock strikes 12. What's taking so long? Oh, there's a whole band of demons playing our song, and I'm just waiting where the angels fell. 'Cause you told me you loved me on a cold day in hell. So I'm here tonight, watching that snow fall. Will you leave me here at the devil's ball? Ooh, at the devil's ball. Hey, pretty girl, is your daddy home? Did he go and leave you all alone? Oh, I got a bad desire. Oh, I'm on fire. Tell me now, mama, is he good to you? Can he do everything to you that I do? Oh, I can take you high. Oh, I'm on fire. Ooh, I'm on fire. And then I wake up with sheets soaking wet, a freight train running through the middle of my head. I got a bad desire. Oh, I'm on fire. Oh, I'm on fire. Oh, I'm on fire.
Hell yes. Perfect. That's a perfect, golly, great song, man. Love it. Love it. Let's take a virtual shot together.
Oh, hold on.
I want to send this shot out to every week we feature somebody that I love, somebody maybe it's a newer artist, maybe it's someone that some of you may know, maybe someone you don't know. I can't get everybody on this show at one time, right? And hopefully I'm going to continue doing these as long as we're out, and hopefully continue doing them when we come back playing shows again. But I got lots of friends and lots of people that I really love and would love to have on the show, and so it gives me a chance. I call some people and ask them for videos. So I know that this next guy, his name's Jeff Crosby. He's from Idaho, and he's up there quarantined at this beautiful place. He sent this amazing video, and I know if he were here with me, he would be drinking with me for sure. He's a good dude. He was a Steamboat this past year, and has a brand new record out called North Star. So we'll send this one out to Jeff Crosby.
Cheers,
everybody
Jeff.
out there, virtual shot, hashtag virtual shot. And so I have to convert some stuff, all the technical stuff. You don't want to get into it, but he sent me a video, and it was all messed up. The ratio was all messed up, so he looked short and fat, and he's not short and fat at all. So I wanted you to still hear, because it's a great song, and it's just he's just a great performer. He actually played guitar with Reckless Kelly for a while when Dave Abeda left the band, and they were looking for somebody, and Jeff filled in for a very long time with them and opened up shows and wrote a lot of songs. Written a lot of songs with Reckless Kelly. He's written a lot of songs with the boys from Reckless Kelly, the boys from Mickey and the Motor Cars, and he's just a fantastic guy. And I'm going to see if this works. I threw something together here. Hopefully this works here. So this is Jeff Crosby.
Hey guys, coming at you from Cascade Lake here in Idaho. This is our quarantine headquarters for the Crosby Gang, at least. Wade said to send a song with a nice scenery, so we figured right out the backyard would be the best spot we could offer. And I'm gonna do a song that I wrote with my friend Mickey Braun from Mickey and the Motor Cars. And it's on my new record. It just came out, and it's on their record as well. So you should check out both versions. It's called Hold This Town Together. It goes like this. I haven't been to church in years. This morning I think I might clear my guilty conscience from what happened here last night. Every time I'm back in this town, drinking with old friends, we end up running stop signs, chasing white lines, and talking to strange women. Yeah, it's from around for Randy, for Lois and for Vern, past the one-hitter, Salmon River Quiver, past the flask of Jamie's bourbon. I know everything is changing, I know nothing lasts forever, but God bless the folks that try so hard to hold this town together. Is Mary Ann still slinging drinks down at the old mill bar, borrowing John's jumper cables every time she starts a car? She still think the good old days when she was 18, living in her boyfriend's basement high on methamphetamine. Yeah, it's from around for Randy, for Lois and for Vern, past the one-hitter, Salmon River Quiver, past the flask of Jamie's bourbon. I know everything is changing, I know nothing lasts forever. God bless the folks that try so hard to hold this town together. Yeah. Listening to this dive bar band, staring at my check. Last call was a while ago, but we ain't done drinking yet. Make our way down Lake Street after flipping a coin for the DUI, with the same car full of losers that can never say goodnight. Yeah, it's one more round for Randy, Lois and for Vern, past the one-hitter, Salmon River Quiver, past the flask of Jamie's bourbon. I know everything is changing, I know nothing lasts forever. God bless the folks that try so hard. Yeah, it's one more round for Randy, Lois and for Vern, past the one-hitter, Salmon River Quiver, past the flask of Jamie's bourbon. I know everything is changing, I know nothing lasts forever. God bless the folks that try so hard to hold this town together. Yeah. Hey, cheers, everyone. Hope you're staying safe out there. Oh, fish on. Fish on.
Hey everybody, we would like for you to join us Thursday because we can't be out there with you, but we will be right here at the iconic Cheatham Street Warehouse for a CD release party.
And don't forget, afterwards, we're going to stick around on Facebook Live and answer all your crazy questions. Hey, what's a guy got to do to get a damn beer around here?
Buddy, I got you. Hold my beer and watch this.
My favorite.
This won't take long. Step back, son, and let us show you just how it's done.
All right, we are back. Wade's World. The ultimate Quaranstream. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me throw this up. There we are. That's a promo video. Next Thursday, May 7th, Randy and I will be getting ready to release Hold My Beer Volume 2. That night, I believe it comes out that night digitally everywhere. I think at like 11 Central or something. So y'all stay tuned in to Hold My Beer socials and to Facebook and Wade Bowen and Randy Rogers Band socials. And keep in touch. Keep in touch.
I mean,
with the
photo shoot alone is worth the price of the record, man.
Well, heck yeah, Manuel suits and all, baby.
Those are some amazing outfits, some amazing nudie suits.
This is the hat you were asking about, Sean.
Oh, dude, that's what I need to be wearing right now.
We also have bandanas. Wade's World bandanas, Wade's World t-shirts, Wade's World caps, Wade's World guitars. We're doing it all. Anything and everything we can.
We're doing it all till that lawsuit drops down on us.
We're doing anything and everything we can, man. So,
this is a really cool thing you're doing, Wade. I'm really honored to be part of it, and I love you. Thanks for having me on this.
Yeah,
on the
man.
show.
I appreciate you being here. I know we've had a lot of response, a huge response from people saying they're excited that you're going to be here and that you're playing Wade's World, man. So thank you for doing this. I appreciate it.
I mean, I heard that TikTok shut down when people heard. It just went right down.
By the way, you got to look up the TikTok version of George Strait drinking Código tequila. It is one of the greatest things I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, you sent it to me.
He's the king of everything, including TikTok now, I guess, too.
Dude, he's the man.
He has Ace in the Hole radio now, which is crazy.
What is that?
On Sirius XM.
He's a DJ of a show, you mean?
No, he has his own channel. I don't know how long it's going to last, but it's called Ace in the Hole Radio, and it's on channel 58, I believe. So good for George.
He's the coolest guy I've ever seen.
Yes.
Mary Susan and I were in a elevator with him once, and I just couldn't stop looking at him.
I know, man. Randy and I talk about, it's like Sinatra or something, I mean, Elvis.
Yeah.
He's that legendary and that much of a figure in the world of music. It's pretty cool, man. So, somebody asked for this song. Is it my turn or yours? I don't remember.
It's your turn.
It's my turn. So somebody asked for. I've had a lot of people the last couple of weeks ask for this. I love how they're digging through these old songs that I don't think about very, very often. So thanks for asking for this one. This is a song I wrote after I'd played Amarillo, Texas one night, and I was living in Austin, and I decided after the show that I was not going to stay in the hotel, the terrible hotel that I'd bought. I was going to drive home to Austin after the show. Amarillo, for those that don't know, Amarillo to Austin is 6-7 hours, if not more. And so I got home and started writing this song immediately because I realized I started asking myself, can I put up with this lifestyle? Can I do this life? and this is what came out. Well, they made me a believer, or at least they've tried to fool my soul. I've heard all their alibis about being insane, being a little off the edge. If you want to be successful in this world of loneliness, oh, am I crazy enough? Is this a lie? What I've always dreamed of. Oh, it raises all kinds of questions, stirs my pot of thoughts. Am I crazy enough? Many a man has driven this road, yeah, many a man has died trying to chase what they believe in, forget what they were trying to find. The desire to please so many, it gets washed away with time. When you realize you're only human, there's nothing more to compromise. Oh, am I crazy enough? Is this a lie? What I've always dreamed of. Oh, it raises all kinds of questions, stirs my pot of thoughts. Am I crazy enough? Have you ever chased the devil, followed him home, knocked upon his door, went inside and used his phone? Well, this old world I choose to live in isn't what I thought it'd be. It's like escaping from prison and realizing you ain't free. Oh, am I crazy enough? Is this life? Is it what I've always dreamed of? Oh, it raises all kinds of questions, it stirs my pot of thoughts. Am I crazy enough? Well, I guess I'm just crazy enough. Crazy enough, I guess I am. That's a young songwriter song right there, man. It's funny to look back
You
on those
were,
young songs.
hey, it ends up you were crazy enough, my friend.
Yep. I guess so, man. I'm still here 20-something years later doing the same job. Many nights like that driving after shows, man. So still hanging around for sure.
I can picture that hotel that you're referencing in Amarillo. I feel like I've stayed at the same one.
Oh, yeah. There's another one in Stillwater, Oklahoma that I paid for, walked in, said, nope, I'm not staying here, and then I left. I slept in the car.
Yep. I've done that a handful of times. My bar is not that high,
No,
but there's
I don't-
some nights you're just like, yep,
I also don't want to die.
yeah.
Hey there,
Yeah.
Brett. Brett sent us a text asking for a shout out from you. He
Brett
wants
who?
you to Brett. He wants you to wish his wife Mandy a happy birthday.
Mandy, happy birthday. Brett, good to hear from you. Happy birthday, Mandy. Have a great one. Is this your actual birthday today? Happy birthday to you.
Yes. Crazy, right?
Yeah.
What's the backstory on Bottom of the Sea?
Bottom of the Sea was one of 5 songs that I wrote in a cabin like a year before my self-titled record came out. I didn't have songs for a record, and I was having that feeling like, what is this next record supposed to be? And so I went to a cabin for a week and I brought some recording gear, and I just wrote. And I wrote Bottom of the Sea was one of the very first songs that came out. I wrote Holy Days, Bottom of the Sea, Beautiful Rose, and a couple other songs that became that record. So I don't know. That week is like something I wish I could recreate every week. There was no like story behind that song. It just kind of came out of me, came out of some place. And
amazing place.
Very few shows that I don't play it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's a good one. You should go hole up in that cabin more often.
I went back there. It turns out the songs don't live in the cabin.
Damn it. Well, at least you tried. Oh, it.
I tried.
Hey, I'm not a armed forces guy. I never know how to read stuff correctly, but I do want to mention this. GM is Gunner's mate. So Rachel Milton Smith asked us to talk about this. He wants to hear the song. She wanted to hear the song, but she wanted me to dedicate it to Gunner Mate 2 Toy. Anyway, Toy, he's watching from sea. He's at sea right now due to COVID, trying to keep us safe. She wanted us to wish him congratulations on his Navy Achievement Medal for superior performance on board the USS John Finn.
Wow.
So, man, that's Toy. Appreciate you tuning in, and thank you for that request. They asked for an old song of mine, which is I love this song. I love playing this song. I don't get to play it very much, and I'm glad I recorded this on a record called Lost Hotel. Oh wait, hold on, before I get into that. So we'll go back, but Chelsea and Randy, I know you're watching. Thank you very much for watching. I got really bored the other night, Sean, and couldn't handle my hair anymore, so I shaved it all off, and they wanted me to show everybody. So I shaved my hair.
I like it.
Which is so much easier. So there you go, Chelsea. You won.
Chelsea, you got what you wanted.
Here's to Toy.
Cheers, Toy.
Gunner's mate. Toy.
GM.
Right? GM?
Yeah. That's what you said. I'm just copying what you said.
Yeah, I'm trying to learn this. I'm trying to learn all these terms and everything these guys send me, man. I need to go have an armed forces just overall lesson on everything.
Yeah.
What's ironic about me showing my hair right now is this song was actually written when I had this terrible attempt at trying to grow my hair long.
I've seen the pictures.
Yeah, it was terrible. And I went back home to I was living in Lubbock at the time when I wrote the song, and I went back home to my hometown in Waco and saw some old friends at George's bar in Waco, and was really upset that I was excited to see them. It'd been a long time, and they weren't as excited to see me back. It's funny how you have your high school buddies, and then all of a sudden you don't see each other for a long time and you drift apart. It's crazy how life changes like that so quickly. So I remember there was this rumor going around that I was quitting the band and going to be an electrician. That's why I'd moved back to Waco, which I would have made a lot more money and been more successful probably. Taking over Bowen Electric, Waco, Texas since 1955, baby. So anyway, it's called God Bless This Town. Well, you just thought that you knew about rumors, man, but you ain't ever lived in my town. Population 153, and it's still going down. And oh, what's his name's running around with Mary. Last I heard, he'd already been married 3 times. You've been gone for what, about 8 years now? Yeah, and they're still spreading rumors about you. You grew your hair long and shaggy, getting drunk is all that you do. They forgot that you play your music. Yeah, they gave up on you a long, long time ago. Oh, God bless this town. It's so good to be back home. Oh, how you been doing, Lord? I know it's been so long. Tell your family hello. I'm sure I'll see you around. Yeah, be sure to close the doors, lock them up. God bless this town. Well, you know small towns are supposed to be small till being big gets in the way. And if a man doesn't play by their rules, then he's not welcome to stay. Yeah, and politics don't care about 21 years of service. Being a puppet is something he'll never be. Whoa, God bless this town. It's so good to be back home. Whoa, how you been doing, Lord? I know it's been so long. Tell your family hello. I'm sure I'll see you around. Yeah, be sure to close the doors, lock them up. God bless this town. Well, keep talking all you want. I guess it's all you'll ever do. Well, soon I'll find my place, and I'm gonna wait as I pass through. Oh, God bless this town. So good to be back home. Whoa, how you been doing, Lord? I know it's been so long. Tell all of your family hello. I'm sure I'll probably see you around. Yeah, be sure to close all your doors, lock them up real tight. Yeah, God bless this town. Yeah, God bless this town. Well, you just thought you knew about rumors, man, but you ain't never lived in my town. Woo! That was a cool request there.
It's one of my favorites.
A lot of requests there, Sean, for Queen of St. Mary's Choir.
Oh, cool. I can do that one.
1 Acre Land. Getting lots of requests here, buddy.
I can do Queen. Let's do that. All right. Well, I was born in Massachusetts, forged out of the fire between the guitar kid from Hudson and the Queen of St. Mary's Choir. In a little house on Lake Street, the second child of 4. Looking back now, we had nothing, and who could ask for more? Oh, if I get so lost you can't find me, won't you remind me I got my mother's heart and I got my father's hands. I've been baptized in the water, I came up a music man, and I'm a husband, I'm a father, I'm the product of desire. Between the guitar kid from Hudson
Queen of St. Mary's Choir. Well, my father kept a six-string underneath the bed. I'd sneak in while he was working, bleeded till my fingers bled. I cut my teeth down in Atlanta, making tips, paying for free. I chased a dream across the state line, found my bride in Tennessee. Oh, if I get so lost you can't find me, won't you remind me that I got my mother's heart and I got my father's hands. I've been baptized in the water, came up a music man, and I'm a husband, I'm a father, I'm the product of desire. Between the guitar kid from Hudson and the Queen of St. Mary's Choir. To all who've gone before, past the veil and through the door, won't you guide me when you can now? Your blood is in my veins, and your name is in my name. It reminds me who I am now, who I am now. I got my mother's heart, I got my father's hands. I've been baptized in the water, came up a music man, and I'm a husband, I'm a father, I'm the product of desire. Between the guitar kid from Hudson and the Queen of St. Mary's Choir. Queen of St. Mary's Choir.
Woo! Love it, man. I love the video you showed the other day of the Queen of St. Mary's Choir.
Oh,
singing
dude,
to you. Tell them that story, please, because you know it's pretty amazing. And I've met your mom; she's incredible. One of my favorite nights on that Farewell Sanity tour. We were all up there in Boston, hanging out. She kept going on and on about how cool my hat was. She's awesome.
She's the best, man.
Talk about that song, man, and her. I mean, she's an incredible woman.
Yeah, my parents were musicians. I'm one of 4 kids, so growing up, you know, we went to their gigs and saw my dad writing songs and my mom singing, and so that song's really a tribute to my family and especially my folks and instilling that early love of music. And so yeah, my mom last week, my mom's in a couple of bands. She's in a 80s cover band that kicks major ass, and she's
So
in
awesome.
another band called Shell Theory, and I think they do some, you know, folk covers, but also some originals. And so my mom did a Facebook Live from her house last week, and just killed it, man. Just absolutely killed it. It was so touching, you know, to be at this place in time and hear that voice that I grew up with, and I knew all my, you know, siblings were watching and all of our kids were watching, and yeah, she's a special woman, man. For all you, I'm assuming a lot of you guys are Texas folk watching, and one really amazing memory I have of her was for my 30th birthday. She surprised me. I was playing at at Hurricane Harry's in College Station. She surprised me, showed up to the gig, came on stage and did a shot with me at Hurricane Harry's. Which is one of my
Incredible.
favorite memories of all time.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, man, she's a special woman.
Yeah, man. I love seeing that video the other night of her singing for you online, I guess. Is that what she was, like a video or something of her singing to you?
Yeah, I posted it afterwards, but she was on, I think, Facebook Live.
Facebook Live. Awesome.
Yeah.
Very cool, man. Well, I'm going to play a song that we wrote a long time ago together. And then we'll come back on the other side of this and talk about, you know, I know you're an artist, and you're an amazing artist, by the way, and everybody loves you as an artist. But I want to talk about songwriting with you and some of the other, you know, things you've written for other people or with other people, and we'll kind of get into some of that a little bit. But this is one I always love get a chance to love. I always love getting the chance to write with Sean any chance I can get, and this is one that actually people have asked for, I guess, a lot because they know I've made it pretty well known that you and I write together, and we wrote this one a long time ago. So. Guess I should have known I'd end up alone. Saw so many signs, but I kept my eyes closed. But everybody said that you were good as gone, that I should let you go, but I kept holding on. And I'm driving and I'm dying and I'm cursing your name. It's clouds filling the sky, starting to rain. You told me we were gonna be forever, heaven or hell, for worse or better. But you had your fingers crossed. Think you're so clever, blowing through this town like a patch of bad weather, blowing through this town like a patch of bad weather. Look at this aftermath, happened just like that. You let it all to waste and I can't get it back. I wonder where you are, who's your fool. I hope you're off your game and that they're on to you. Now I'm driving and I'm dying and I'm cursing your name. There's clouds filling the sky and it's starting to rain. Where you told me we were gonna be forever, heaven or hell, for worse or better. But you had your fingers crossed. You think you're so clever, blowing through this town like a patch of bad weather, blowing through this town like a patch of bad weather. Yeah, well, you told me we were gonna be forever, heaven or hell, for worse or better. But you had your fingers crossed. Think you're so clever, blowing through this town like a patch of bad weather, blowing through this town like a patch of bad weather. You think you're so cool, think you're so clever, blowing through this town like a patch of bad weather. Yeah, like a patch of bad weather.
Yeah.
Man, I was thinking about that when I started the song. I should have told the story too. We wrote that song. Sean has a funny little trick when you're writing and you get stuck. You have to, when you get stuck, you break away from it and you have to start writing a completely different song, and you have to write the song in 10 minutes.
Yeah. I haven't done that in a while, but yeah.
And we
that's how
did
one
that.
happened.
We wrote that song. We didn't write the whole song in 10 minutes, but we came up with that song out of that whole situation. We were stuck.
Yeah.
And it's crazy. I think you've done that twice with me now. and it's worked both times. So we need to remember that one.
Just get you out of your head, you know.
Yeah, it's a good trick, man. And you know, I'm sure you have lots of tricks. You write songs. I mean, are you one of those guys that do you write a lot? Do you write all day, every day? Is it kind of one of those things you make yourself do, or you just kind of write when the inspiration hits?
It just depends, man. I've been through so many different seasons of writing, like some really prolific seasons where I wake up every day and I write all day, and other times where there might be a couple weeks that go by, and other than jotting down a few ideas or some voice memos, it's just not there, you know? But I do think that my receptors are always open to if there's some song that's supposed to be written. And there's definitely not a day that goes by that I don't pull out my phone and hum a melody or type out some lyrical idea. So it's a everyday process, but it's not always, you know, as intense as waking up at 8 and writing until 7, but a lot of times it is.
Yeah, and I know there was a time when you were, you know, really enjoying the songwriting aspect of it. I know you always enjoy it, but there was a time when you were really enjoying that and weren't necessarily pursuing the artist side, and you made that decision. You know, I just want to focus on songwriting. And I remember you and I have had many conversations about that, and then you kind of made the decision to start focusing on your career a lot more. And I've noticed that over the last 10 years or so. And you know, what do you think the difference is, you know, and what you were thinking before, and then now that you've transitioned into the songwriting artist versus just being the songwriter?
I think it was just again, it's seasons, and you know, you're a very important person in that story, because you've always encouraged me to, you know, get out there and be an artist.
Well, most songwriters and artists too, most songwriters don't have the luxury of having an amazing voice like you do, man. And that was my whole point back in those days was, hey, the world needs to hear your voice, and thank God you're doing that more and getting out there more, because it's definitely working. I always told you, man, you just jump on stage, everybody will follow you, and they're doing that.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. I mean, and I've always appreciated your support there. I think, you know, life, I'm patient with feeling like feeling when the green light is on to do something. And I think there was a chunk of years that I was supposed to just, you know, be a songwriter and play 40 shows a year. And that was, you know, a season of my life that I wouldn't change. And then at some point, you know, there's just a calling, or there's something in performers that need to make their art and then go bring it out to the world, you know. And they're two different things, you know. The feeling that you get when you're writing a song and when you write a song, that burst of creativity, and then having this thing that you're like, wow, I was part of this thing being made, is one feeling. And then getting up on stage and having hundreds of people sing it back to you is a whole other high and a whole other energy. So, I mean, at this point in my life, and like we were talking about way earlier in this with production, like it all feels like different arms coming off of the same body. It all comes from like my heart and my soul, and they're different ways of creating and also like interacting with people, you know?
Yeah. And finding the song, different ways of finding the song for you as a producer, as a writer, as a singer.
Yeah.
It's all different, but it all comes from the same blood for sure.
Yeah.
And do you enjoy, I mean, tell people, let's just assume that there's some people out there that don't know some of the behind the scenes songs that you've written. You know, I know you had a #1 hit, but you also have written a lot of songs with, you know, Randy Rogers and the list goes on and on of other people's records that you've been a part of. So can you just kind of tell people, assume that they don't have any clue about any of that? You know, I know you don't like bragging on yourself, but you've got a pretty good track record.
I mean, I you know, when I'm writing songs, sometimes they end up being for me, sometimes they end up being for other people, or sometimes I'll be with an artist writing for their record or producing their record. So over the years, well, you mentioned my first number one was, I guess, last year now, Brett Young, a song called Mercy that Brett Young and I wrote together. So I've written with Brett. I've had songs with Rascal Flatts, Martina McBride, Brad Paisley. I mean, tons of people over the years I've gotten to work with. And then, yeah, obviously our buddy Randy Rogers and you and a bunch of people from Texas that I've worked with over the years.
Little Big Town?
Yeah, Little Big Town. I did a lot with them on this latest record, which was a whole lot of fun. Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, it's really fun. You know, you get to meet either people like what you do and they record your songs, or you get to, like with Little Big Town, me and my friend Topher Brown went on the road with them for 2 or 3 days, and we would write when they weren't on stage, and it's crazy. Then it comes out on a record and they're playing it on Jimmy Fallon or something, and you're like, wow, what a weird what a weird world to be a part of. But I love it so much. I love writing songs, and I love hearing people record them.
Yeah, and it's a lot. Not everybody can do the transition, the flip from writing for other people to going back and writing songs for yourself. And I don't really, I have a tough time with that, but also I don't make a conscious effort. I'm always writing for myself. You know, I'm always writing to try to see what's going to be next on my records. And you have a really good way of doing both. You know, you can flip the hat to the other side and vice versa. You can go back.
I feel like it's two things. One is that I'm always trying to just write the best song and write from a place of honesty and in a place that is going to connect with people, whether it's for me or for somebody else. And also stylistically, and you know this, and we've had this conversation a lot, but I have so many genres in me that I want to express, that vocally and production wise. So when I get to write with another artist for their record, it's almost like a catharsis of like, I'm going to write this really poppy song or this super country song, or, you know, you get to just enter into that world and just hopefully write a great song. And so it's very creatively, it feeds me a lot to be able to not stay in one lane, but kind of, you know,
yeah, for sure,
just be creative.
Yeah, man. And you're great at it. You're great at it.
Thanks, dude.
Play us another song, man. Whatever you want. We're Mason Hunter asked Billy from Saudi Daisy. Remember that one?
Dude, I don't know if I could play that song if he told me he was going to pay me $100,000 right now.
How long ago was that? 15 years ago? If maybe longer.
Oh yeah. It was probably about 15 years ago, and that's a real story. One of the worst gigs I've ever played, man. It was 2 nights. It was 2 nights at this bar, and we were told, you know, I was like, we're not a cover band. They're like, we know, show up and play your originals. We got there, and like 2 originals in with 2 days to go, they were like, hey, what the hell are you doing? I was like, what do you mean? They're like, play some of these people know. I was like, I thought we had this conversation. So like we were just ripping covers on the fly, and it was mayhem. But Billy is a real guy who came up to me and yeah, but I could not play that song for you if you paid me $1 million. It's probably been 10 years.
Too long.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just letting you know what's being requested out there. Like I said, this is a fear-free environment, my friend. You don't have to do anything you don't want. Making sure you get your, making sure everybody gets their money's worth, which is a free show. Unless they choose to donate, if you want to. WadeBowen.com/tip. Feel free to donate. I mean, you know, I always say it's nice to pay a cover charge if you want to pay a cover charge to come in here and hang out with us and listen to our songs, but it's not mandatory. We just encourage you to do it if you can, because it definitely helps. It's helping pay for my band and crew, and it's helping pay for Sean and his family, and it's helping Music Cares as well. So keep buying the merch, Sean McConnell merch, Wade Bowen merch, or any of your favorite bands out there. That's a really great way to support them and just help keep them on track. We're all maybe having the urge to look for other jobs. We're trying to figure it all out, but until we do that, till we can get back on the road, we appreciate everybody's support, from all the purchases on our merch stores to the donations from $2,000 to $5,000 and everything in between. We appreciate it all. It's been a fun 7 weeks, man, and really enjoyed it. So thank you all for tuning in. Sean, you want to play us a song, man? Whatever you want. I'm gonna let you dealer's choice.
Dealer's choice. All right, I'll do this one.
Jesus and the devil spent 40 days trying to figure out how they got this way, talking about how you fall from grace in the first place. The devil said I didn't ask for that. I'm not some kind of masochist. Nobody plans to be an anarchist. Oh, and if I could change, he said I was a baby, just like you. I had soul, shiny and new. There was a ghost in my machine. He got hungry, I got mean. Lucky you, you got the halo. No, it could have been the angel. Could have been the devil. Give me what you got and please don't run. I really don't want to hurt no one. Put it in a bag and drop the gun. Nice and slow. Kirk said take anything you need. Just give me one thing before you leave. Tell me how a man becomes a thief. I gotta know. He said I was a baby, just like you. I had soul, shiny and new. But there was a ghost in my machine. He got hungry, oh, I got me. Lucky you, you got a halo. No, it could have been the angel. It could have been the devil. Oh, it could have been the angel. It could have been the devil.
Beautiful, buddy. Beautiful,
Thanks,
beautiful.
dude.
You got a few more left in you?
Oh yeah.
It's fun, man. It's crazy. The first week with Cody Canada, I look up and we're like 2.5 hours in. I didn't even think about it, you know.
Yeah.
And we went for almost 3 hours, and then Randy was like, "There's no way I'm going for 3 hours," you know. And sure enough, Randy and I get in here, look up, and we've been playing for 2 hours and 45 minutes and didn't even think about it. And then Jack and I think Jack Ingram and I went for 3:15, and
wow,
it's just been crazy this week after week. You just get to talking and playing, and I always feel bad keeping people around, but I love doing this, and the people watch. They're sticking around. They're watching every second, and I appreciate y'all doing that. Every single Friday night, they're putting it on their TVs, at their big screens at home, and they're doing date nights, and you're going out to your back house or your barns and having date nights and watching the shows, and it just really means a lot, supporting me and my career, and you're also supporting the guests that we're lucky enough to have on here. It really means a lot, and I just thank you very much for still, after all that's going on in our crazy world right now, I'm so glad that music is still the constant in your life, and that you really want to hear music, and you're still making that a huge part of your life, because I think it's important for the soul, the heart, the brain, the head, everything to keep music in the house and keep music relevant.
Yeah.
It'll carry you through all this, I promise. And we're going to be okay. I've been saying that since day one. Nobody freak out. We're going to be fine. We're going to get through this. And when we come out on the other side, I really think we're going to – everything happens for a reason. Right, Sean? Everything happens for a reason. And
sure,
this is all crazy and new, but it's going to be something we'll be able to my kids will tell their grandkids about.
Yeah.
the coronavirus quarantine.
Absolutely, man.
So yeah, I had a song here. I forgot what I was going to play. I just got to talking and listening to you. That's what happens every time.
I think you're going to play You Give Love a Bad Name.
You give love a bad name. Man, Brock's been jamming Bon Jovi. Don't be knocking that.
Dude, I ain't knocking it.
Because you also, did you write Heavy Things off of your inspiration from Bon Jovi?
It had something to do with it.
Sean has this hilarious song called "Wanna Lift Heavy Things." He did back in high school, right?
Well, to be fair, it's not me. It's a band called Dog Rider. I don't know who you're talking about.
Your first band? Is that your first band, Dog Rider?
Oh no, dude! I had a band in the 8th grade. We were called TBA because we were on the we were playing the talent show, and we hadn't come up with a name yet, so they put TBA, and we were like, "Oh, dude, that's so cool! Let's just keep it."
It's like free beer.
Yeah.
That's what Brock said. Hey, we should name our band Free Beer. That way people show up. I was like,
he's a smart kid.
Smart kid at 11 years
old. Smart man.
I really, this has been fun for a lot of reasons tonight, but I know that my kids, actually, it's crazy because my kids are bigger fans of Sean than they are of Wade Bowen. And it's pretty cool to hop in the car or wherever we go and road trips or whatever, or I'll just randomly see them with their headphones on walking around the house and say, what you listen to, and it'll be Sean McConnell. I mean, it's pretty cool, man. They love you to death.
Man, they're good. They're good boys. I love them back very much.
This was asked for. I'm trying really hard to play songs that I haven't played the last few weeks because people have been asking for them over and over. It's just hard to squeeze everything in, but this is one of those that I always feel is better suited for a band. A band needs it, but the band should be playing this one. It's hard to play. The 2-chord song. Stoney has a 1-chord song. Whatever, dude. I got 2 chords already. I've died 1,000 times since you left me. Stared down the barrel of 1,000 loaded guns. There's a midnight ride on a fast train headed somewhere. I'll be born again with the rising of the sun. Resurrection, resurrection. I woke with dawn washing over Memphis. Seeing through the eyes of a newborn child. And I know that you always hated Elvis. So I think I might just stay here for a while. Resurrection, resurrection, resurrection. Cheap perfume and even cheaper whiskey. She gave me a wink as she held out last call. Oh, and when that parking lot was empty, we made love in a bathroom stall. Yeah, we did on resurrection, resurrection, on resurrection. So I hope this phone call or this text message or TikTok, baby, finds you lonely as hell. And I hope you're as lost as I was when you left me. And by the way, I guess I should probably thank you. 'Cause a broken heart is the only way to be set free. On resurrection, on resurrection, on resurrection. Oh, yeah. On resurrection, oh, resurrection.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a jammer with the band, but you make do with the
I like it acoustic, man. Hey, who did you write that song with somebody?
I wrote that song with Blue Edmondson, my buddy Blue, a long time ago.
I think that's my favorite. I think that's my favorite Wade Bowen song.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome. You never told me that. That's cool, man.
Yeah, it's one. If it's not my favorite, it's definitely in the top 3. I think that's a really great song.
Man, thank you, dude. I appreciate that. Yeah, Blue. That's the only time Blue Edmondson and I've written together. We need to do that again. It's been a long time since we've attempted that. That was on the Lost Hotel record. Took me 3 years to make that record, but we finally got it done, and that was kind of what kind of started.
That's a long
everything for
time.
me. Yeah, 2006 is when we released it, but we started recording it in 2003 because I was just trying to drag up enough money, and I'd, scrape up money and then go do a few songs in the studio, and then I'd scrape up some more money and do a few more songs.
Yeah.
It took me 3 years to actually get the money up to pay for the album, and that was 2006 when that album came out, and that album kind of started my career. It kind of got it going, even though I'd had the Wade Bowen and West 84 records before. That one kind of really, or not launched it, but it definitely started getting noticed a lot more. Crazy.
Was that the first record that wasn't with West 84?
Yep, that was the first one. Crazy how long ago it was, but also how it seems like yesterday.
Yeah, man. Time's weird. We were just talking about that. Which,
speaking of that, there is actually a record I forgot to mention. There's a record released today on Bandcamp. A record, 50 songs by 50 songwriters. We all just turned in work tapes. And
interesting.
And we did it for the Blue Light in Lubbock, Texas, which is where I cut my teeth, started everything.
Yeah, I love the Blue Light.
Charlie Stout put this whole thing together to try to raise money for the people at the Blue Light. They, along with us, the bars are all closed, and obviously, and they're all the bartenders, all the bar owners, everybody's struggling just like the musicians. And so this album is going to pay to help them raise some money for them as well. So go to Bandcamp and order it. It's a bunch of Lubbock, or not Lubbock songwriters. It's a bunch of people inspired or that had the Blue Light influence their careers. And pretty cool, man. Pretty cool idea. It's nothing extravagant production, which I kind of like the just the simplicity of the album. The work.
That's
tapes.
a great idea,
cool.
man.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Pretty cool, man. You got how about 2 more songs? You got 2 more songs in you?
Oh yeah.
I'm keeping you around, man. I know it's a long show, but they're still going strong out there. They want to do a virtual shot. Should we do another virtual shot before we?
This might be our last virtual shot. You think?
This is it. Well, it doesn't have to be.
Not as young as I used to be, Wade.
Cheers to the Blue Light, to all the bartenders and bar owners out there struggling, trying to make ends meet, to the restaurants, to the waiters and waitresses and hostess, to all of the small businesses out there struggling right now. We're going to be okay. We're going to figure it out. We're going to get through we're all going to get through this. I promise. And I cannot wait. Since we can't get out and see you and play for you, I cannot wait to do that. I look forward to it. So we'll toast that. Cheers.
Cheers.
Woo!
I have a question.
Yes, sir.
For years now, any cheers that we do, especially a shot, we hit it on the table and then we take it. And I had always attributed that to Texas, and I thought I had attributed it to you, but I don't see you doing that. Is that not a thing?
I used to do that. I don't do it anymore. I don't know why I stopped. I don't know why I stopped doing that. But I'm bringing it back now. Now that you said it, I'm pissed off. Should we do another shot?
No. No.
I don't know why, man. I don't know why I stopped doing that. You're right. We used to do that all the time, and I think
I
Randy
can't,
still does it.
It's like
Cody
habitual now for me. I have to do it, or else I feel like incomplete.
Yeah, that's cool. I will join back in, man. I'm sorry, leaving you hanging like that.
Come on, dude. I'm gonna play a love song for my wife, Mary Susan, because in 1 hour and 15 minutes, it's going to be her birthday.
That is awesome. Happy birthday.
I don't know if she's still watching, but she has been.
If she's watching, she doesn't have to sing, but she should at least come up and say hi and bye.
Oh, dude, that's like so not her thing.
It's kind of yeah. It'd be almost not as bad as me trying to get Shelby to say hi and bye, but that's never happening. There's been 2 times where I literally saw her standing on the side stage and made this big introduction. It was like, my wife Shelby, in front of an entire huge crowd, and she just left me hanging there. Literally left me hanging there. I was like, come on, get up here. She's like, nope. Not doing it.
She does not succumb to your peer pressure.
Oh, hell no. Hell no, man. So happy birthday, Mary Susan. That's awesome.
Yeah. Happy almost birthday. I wrote this song for our 10-year wedding anniversary, which was 5 years ago. And I tell the story every night that I play it. So if you've been to my shows, you're probably bored of it. But if you have not been to one of my shows, I wrote the song for her, and I kind of put it in my back pocket for a couple of weeks because I had an opportunity to open up that year for Greg Allman at the Atlanta Symphony Orchestra on New Year's Eve. So I was like, I'm going to play this. I'm going to surprise her with this song in front of like the sold out Greg Allman crowd.
Yeah.
And it was one of the coolest nights of my life that started off with us pulling up. We literally, you know, when you play like the bigger venues, you pull into the, like the parking area where where you park your buses, and it's like, I don't even know the name of the area, but you go into the building, you park your bus. So we pull up in our minivan next to Greg's bus. We walk up, and he's sound checking Come and Go Blues, which is one of my absolute very favorite songs. And then I played her this tune that night. It's one of my favorite nights, and I always think about it when I play this song. So this goes out to my lady tonight, who's about to have a birthday. Should I keep talking about it, or should I just play?
I love it. That's a great story, man. I remember that show when you played it. Pretty cool.
I was a happy boy that night.
Cheers to us, my darling. Raise the champagne glass. Let's pour the box of Polaroid all over the floor and talk about the past. You were such a young thing. I was just a kid. Baby, we had no idea. Honey, I would do the same thing if we did. Now look at you, laughing like you're 19. Look at me, trying to take you in. Few more miles under the hood. Damn girl, we look good. Yeah, baby, we're the best we ever been. Let's go down to Broadway, buy a 10-gallon hat, act like we're from out of town, tell them we're not from around here and laugh. We'll hang out with all the vampires down at Waffle House, and we'll bomb a couple cigarettes, baby, so let them hang out of our mouth. Now look at you, laughing like you're 19. Look at me, just trying to take you in. A few more miles under the hood. Damn girl, we look good. Yeah, baby, we're the best we ever been. Well, honey, we're soldiers, world on our shoulders, over and over. We take all the punches that they're throwing. We're partners in crime, we're Bonnie and Clyde. This getaway ride ain't showing no signs of slowing. Keeps on going, going. Cheers to us, my darling. Raise your champagne glass. Let's take another Polaroid. 10 years down the road when we're looking back. When we're looking back, yeah, baby, when we're looking back.
Right on, man. Good stuff, dude. Great stuff.
Thanks, man.
You know, I'll do one more, and then I'll let you send us home. And that's just a Wade's World tradition here. I like for people to start and finish the show because I think it's well deserved. I'm glad to have guests. I'm glad to have people that are willing to come on the show and play their music. And we can't say enough great things about you, Sean. You're a damn good dude, and so glad that we got to hang out tonight, man.
I know, man. I miss you. It's good to see you and virtually hang out together. This has been a lot of fun.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna do the song that you wrote. One of the ones I cut that you wrote a long time ago. If I can remember the words. Can you hear this guitar? Is there any way you could sing? We could attempt to sing together, or is that just nuts?
I don't think that's going to happen.
Can you hear this?
I think I'd mess it up.
Looking down at the strip from my hotel room. Must be a full moon, 'cause they're all out tonight. All the insecure boys in their muscle cars, young girls in push-up bras under neon lights. They come here for freedom, freedom from anything. And for miles and miles down this road, you can hear them sing. Their voices, their engines, their pounding radios. Seems like round here no one knows. No one knows that there's more behind these dead skies and all these filthy streets. Take my hand, let me pull you out of the blindness of your weary soul. Somewhere beautiful, somewhere beautiful. Is there any way to learn from what you've been told? Do you really have to hold the experience? Yeah, 'cause you can heed me now and come out clean. Trust me, I could spare you the consequence. I can tell by your eyes there ain't no getting through, 'cause you're hell-bent on doing exactly what you gotta do. So welcome to a long line of sinners and saints. Is there anyone out there who ain't? Don't you know that there's more beyond these dead skies and all these filthy streets? Take my hand, let me pull you out of the blindness of your weary soul. Somewhere beautiful, somewhere beautiful. you know so much more. Beyond these dead skies and all these filthy streets, take my hand, let me pull you out of the blindness of your weary soul, somewhere beautiful, somewhere beautiful, somewhere beautiful, somewhere, somewhere beautiful. Thanks for that song, Sean. Thanks for letting me cut it, dude.
Thanks
Beautiful
for recording
song.
it, man.
It bought you like a Whataburger, didn't it?
Bought me a bunch of them, dude.
Yeah, right.
It's
I've
weird
seen
not
the
to.
album sales.
It's weird not to be able to sing the harmonies with you.
Chelsea Rogers said, Randy says that you are the Super Bowler of music.
The Super Bowler of music.
I don't know what that means, but I know it's a compliment. Randy loves you. He's watching. That's pretty cool.
Well,
You
Randy,
guys
you
wrote
know I
In
love
My
you.
Arms Instead together and a bunch of other songs. All the best Randy songs are Sean McConnell songs, if you ask me. But gonna
We've
be
written
getting
a lot of songs together, man.
Gonna be getting a damn text now from him saying that's not right. What you know? So,
Randy, we love you, man.
yeah, man, we have a lot of good times together, all three of us, and you know, man, I can't say enough great things about you, like I said, and I wish you continued success in all that you're doing, personally and career wise, and stay safe during this time, man. Why don't you send us home with a tune?
Back at you, Wade. I love you so much, man. Thanks for having me on Wade's World. What a fun, awesome, cool thing you're doing. And it's just good to hang out with you. I miss you.
Yeah, man, back at you. And thanks for putting up with us for 3 hours. We just hit 11 o'clock.
Dude, I'm not putting up with anything. I'm enjoying the hell out of it.
We love music here, man. So, Wade's World, the ultimate Quaranstream, live from New Braunfels, Texas, in my home here. So glad to have my buddy Sean McConnell. Thank you for tuning in. We're going to let Sean send us home. Have a great night.
I'm going to attempt this song. That it's probably a horrible idea because I haven't played it in a while.
You'll be
But
all
I'll
right.
leave this with everyone as a little prayer for us this evening as we possibly go to sleep here. Once all the shots wear off and we lay down in our beds and we Come to think of it, Wade, I'm just remembering right now that I wrote this on your bus a long time ago.
Really?
Yep.
You're welcome.
It was some morning on your bus, and I was probably really annoying people that were trying to sleep.
You're welcome for the inspiration, buddy.
Come on now, baby, don't cry. Hush now, it will be alright. Wait for the morning, it will be there. Hang on now, tight to this prayer. Yeah. Rising of the sun, burn away my sorrow, chase away the night, that's a prayer that you can borrow. Sing me a song from the start. Before your head won your heart. Think back now, can you find one? Come on, shout it out loud now. Come on. Yeah. Rising of the sun, burn away my sorrow, chase away the night, pull me to tomorrow, filling every part of my heart that is hollow. Now that's a prayer that you can borrow. Yeah, sometimes this world feels so cold. Sometimes hope is all we have to hold. Sometimes a prayer's our only hope. Rising of the sun, burn away my sorrow. Chase away the night, pull me to tomorrow. Rising of the sun, burn away my sorrow. Chase away the night, pull me to tomorrow. Filling every part of my heart that is hollow. That's a prayer that you can borrow. A prayer that you can borrow. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Perfect way to end it, man. Perfect way. Thank you so much. Beautiful songs all night long for 3 hours. Thank you very much for putting up with us for 3 hours. Thank you out there for putting up with us 3 hours. Sean McConnell's been my guest here on Wade's World, the ultimate Quaranstream, live from New Braunfels, Texas. If you want to tip, wadebowen.com/tip. Money goes to Sean. It goes to our bands. It goes to Music Cares as well. So help us donate. Help us write Music Cares a big old good check to help support as many artists as possible, as many musicians as possible. Thank y'all so much for tuning in every single week. We will be here again next Friday night doing something special for Hold My Beer. And then don't forget May. I can't believe we're in May right now. Don't forget May 15th, William Clark Green will be my guest on Wade's World. And then May 22nd will be Aaron Watson. So keep tuning in. I'm going to keep trying to beg these guests to come and hang out with us. Thank you for bringing your families. Thank you for the grandmas and the kids and everything in between for watching. Thank you to my band, my crew, my managers, my booking agents, my family, my wife, my kids, for all of this craziness getting us through the quarantine. I want to say a huge thank you to the healthcare people out there working, the doctors and nurses and everybody that are working night and day to keep us safe. I want to thank all the police and firemen and everybody just out there working their butts off to get us through this craziness. So God bless each and every one of you. God bless your families. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other. Stay safe, and call your mom. We love you guys. I want to send you home with a few little videos here. Thank you again, Sean. Love you, buddy.
Love you, Wade. Thank you.
I'm going to send you home with a few videos here. As always, we do our, we send you home with our, the montage of the PSA that we put together with a bunch of artists from around here. But before that, I wanted to do one more quick little Music Cares thing to keep you up to date with what Music Cares is doing. God bless y'all. Thanks again for tuning in. We'll see you next week.
We are producers,
engineers,
singers, songwriters, musicians,
tour and live production crew,
and thousands more of us. Without us, the music stops. We need your help
to keep the music playing.
Support those impacted today at musiccares.org.
It's Wade.
Hell yeah, boy! Hey y'all, Cody here with the Reckless Kelly Band. Just wanted to say hi and sing a little song I wrote called We Will All Get Through This Together. It goes like this. We will all get through this together if we all do our part. Don't cough, sneeze, or fart on each other unless it's your brother. Yeah, we will all get through this together. Love y'all. Be good. Take care of each other. Bye.
That's about 6 feet, isn't it?
Yeah, that's about 6 feet.
Okay.
Hey guys, Willie Braun,
Gary Braun.
We're out at the dump looking for things to wipe our butts with. It's going pretty good so far. I found a half a thing of baby wipes.
Yeah, and we also wanted to remind everybody to keep at least 6 feet difference.
About
or
6
distance.
feet.
Distance.
Yeah.
It's important right now.
Don't go coughing on each other or nothing.
Yep. And we hope that the toilet paper shortage is treating you better than it's treating us. Oh, hey, right behind you.
Oh, nice.
Newspaper, that'll work.
And the failing New York Times.
Yeah. Anyway, be safe, everybody.
Hey, y'all. Be safe, be kind, and we'll get through this together.
It's okay, y'all. It's okay. Don't panic. It's gonna be fine. I love y'all. Music heals. Be safe. Yeah, okay. Hey, guys. I know these are pretty weird times right now, but we're gonna stick together, and we're gonna stay safe, and we're gonna stay strong. And remember, music is healing.
Hey everybody, we just wanted to wish you well and let you know we're thinking about you during this crazy, unprecedented time. We're enjoying spending time with each other, which we never really get to do, and hanging out with our friends and family that we never get to see. And we can't wait to be back on the road and making more music for you guys and playing songs for you. So hope to
and
see
drinking a beer with you too.
Yeah, drinking a beer and having a good time, and hope to see you down the road. Doing all those things. In the meantime, hope you're staying safe, staying indoors, and
growing out your beards.
Playing a little t-ball out here in the backyard today with Hattie because baseball season has been postponed for a while. Anyway, I hope everyone's having a good day, and it's beautiful out here in the backyard. I even put on my Wade Bowen throwback shirt. I hope you guys are good, and we'll see you on down the old Dusty Trail.
Hey everybody, remember, music heals. Be safe, be kind, be good to each other. See you soon from the Randy Rogers Band.
Hey, music heals. We'll get through this together. Y'all be safe, be kind.
Hey y'all, music heals. Be safe, be kind to each other, and we'll all get through this together.
Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, hope everybody's doing well. Be kind to one another. It's a trying time. Let's get through this together, and we'll be out there as soon as we can playing for you guys again. Peace.
Hey friends, I just wanted to remind y'all that this new way of life is only temporary. We're going to get through it together. Be safe, be kind to one another, and remember that music heals.
Hey, what's up guys? It's Co Wetzel.
Just wanted to tell y'all to be safe out there and take care of one another, man. World's in a crazy spot right now, and we all need each other, man. We're gonna get through this. So y'all take care, and we'll see y'all soon.
Hey everybody, Pat Green here. You know what? Music heals, and we're all in this together. So be safe and be kind and be patient. God bless.
Hey everybody, Cody here at our little compound here in New Braunfels, Texas. Hold up and not spreading. Doing what we're supposed to do. To all you musicians out there, hang tight, hang tough, keep writing because music does heal, music helps us. It's really important that you listen to me.
Hey folks, just sending you a little bit of love. I know you're all hanging in there, hanging tough. We're getting through this. We're getting through it. Stay strong, stay safe. We'll be jamming music in no time. Love y'all.
Hello everybody, Larry Joe Taylor here. Self-quarantine like the rest of y'all are, I guess. I do hope that you're able to enjoy your family during this time. And let's try to be safe, be kind, and let's try to help each other out when we get the chance. See you soon, I hope.
Hey everybody, Josh here. Just wanted to say that we sure do miss being out there on the road and can't wait to get back. In the meantime, stream the music you love. Music heals.
Wade's World, party time, excellent. What's up, everybody? Josh Grider. Hope you're safe, hope you're healthy. Wade, love your show. Come over and do it one of these days if you need somebody else. I know you got Randy tonight. What's up, Randy? What's up, everybody watching? I hope you're staying safe, staying healthy. I hope this thing blows over soon so we can all get back to playing live shows and being all together. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy. Take care. Later.
Howdy, everybody. Kevin Fowler here, reminding you to stay safe and don't forget to be kind to your fellow man. We are all in this together and we can make it, I guarantee you. Don't forget also, music can get us through tough times like this. Music heals, y'all. Hang in there. We'll see y'all on the other side. Cannot wait to get back on the road. We'll see y'all soon. Take care.
Hey y'all, just a reminder to pray out loud. Make your grandparents proud by staying home. And don't forget to wash your hands. And turn the radio on. Music heals. And be kind to one another. Love one another. We're in this together. We can beat this together. Y'all stay safe out there.
Hey everybody, just want to encourage everyone to stay safe, stay kind, hug your loved ones, hug your families, stay home and enjoy this time with them. That's what I've been doing, and we are enjoying it. That's all we can do. Nothing else we can do. So we're making the best of it, find the positive in all of this, and that is just being at home. So stay safe, stay kind, stay home, wash your hands, and keep supporting each other. We're going to get through this. Music heals.